long have you lived down here in the Bottoms?
I've lived here for as long as I can remember. Probably 50, 60 years. And going 52, 53 years.
Anytime it floods, are you worried about losing a home? Or?
Well, yeah, it's scary, but I've never seen it happen. So the closest we've seen the water was out there in the field. And the water that's out there right now is rainwater, backed up. It's called the Bottoms because it's down lower in the floodplain. Well, I guess it was way back, I forgot, 93 or something, maybe way before that, because that's when we lived up in the hills in tents, and we had a boat that would get in, come back and forth, and then we just go and stay up in the hill till the water went away.
You see where we're standing right now was flooded about 2 weeks ago, and they just opened this park back up. We're all surrounded by levees and locks. If one of them levees break, the river will come in, and that's the only thing that protects us. The dangers is that we have levees that go all the way around by the Big Muddy, all the way around this is the Mississippi River. The levee, right back over here, we put rock here at the park. The levee runs down through town, and that's what keeps the water out. There's slides on the levee. I think there's 29 or 30 slides from Alder Slough all the way up the Grand Tire on the levee, and then the slide, and the water comes up on that slide, then it washes the levee out, and if it washes the levee out, it'll break through, and then it's over. Then the Muddy comes in, then the Mississippi backs up into the Muddy and floods us all. Then we either got to move and knock down our houses, and they'll turn into farmland when it goes back down, or rebuild. They won't give us flood insurance. The system right now is bad. They haven't repaired the levee in over 30 years, so they say they're going to do it this summer, but that's what we're hoping for. A couple years ago we left. We packed all our stuff up. Took us 3 days to get everything packed up. A bunch of family and friends came in to help us get out. We're not leaving this time. We're just going to let whatever happens, whatever God's mission is for us, we'll fight it as a family, and that's all we can do, day by day. When the flood, like this year, the flood came up, we was scared. Yeah, we were scared we were going to lose everything we had over the river, but we didn't. We got lucky, and here we still are. If water comes and we have a good levees and we know it's going to work, everybody wouldn't have to worry about it. People don't need to be moving out of town every time it floods. That's terrible. It's getting worse every year, and that's why we need to get our levees fixed.
Well, if it were flood, they'd be giving you warnings, and you would have to load up all your furniture and just be ready to get out in a hurry, probably. You got to keep your job, keep working to have your money to pay the bills, and if it floods, you ain't gonna have none down here, but the other bills you will have.
My cousin George, he owns this big trucking company, and when I went to him, I lost my job and I didn't have nothing. Within 2 or 3 weeks, I was hauling coal. We haul coal out of Nighthawk Coal up by Ava and Colderville, down to the river, where we load barges with coal, and then Nighthawk Coal sells it from there. I mean, if we didn't haul coal and sell it to that boat, then we wouldn't have electricity. I mean, that coal is where electricity comes from and everything else. I mean, they're trying to get natural gas to do it, but it's cost too much for natural gas, so we got to haul coal and get it to the power plants where they make electricity. The colleges take coal. A lot of different places take coal. When the river comes up on Route 3, we can't haul the coal to the dock where we dump the coal because of water, so they shut us off until the water goes back down, then we can go back to work. And then the Corps has a floodgate, they shut the floodgate, then the water goes over at St. Mary's River, and it floods too. Every time you drive a semi, you risk your life. There's other drivers on the road that could hit you, you could kill them. And if I killed a person's semi, I probably would never be able to drive one again because I think about that every day.
Over there, Route 4 in the mud line, big truck versus motorcycle, fatality accident, the road is shut down.
I tell them guys out there, I'm going home to my family. And you can run as fast and hard as you want, but I'm gonna go what I wanna go and what I know I'm safe with. And at the end of the day, I go home to my family every day because that's how I live by. I know if I'm not there for my family like they are for me, then I'm back letting them down. And I got Rustin's my little son, he's 7 years old. He helps me already. He's only 7. He helps me make it through every day. I think about him. All he does is run through the back of my head every day. I know I gotta help him, and he's playing baseball, he's doing real good. And that boy means everything to me. I would never change anything about him.
Family means the world to me. You have to love all your family to get by in this whole world.
They're there for you, thick and thin. They help with stuff. You know, they're always got, if something goes wrong, health or any other problems or anything good, they're always there to help out. All you gotta do is holler.
I got a call, and you know, Cindy, I love my aunt, and I got a call saying she had breast cancer, and she needed help. She couldn't work no more, so you know, so I just started calling family and friends that I had and asking what can we do for her. First, we had a shooting match up at Crazy Joe's Fish House, May 21st, when we made $1,739, which helped her pay her car payment and get her fuel to go back and forth to her doctors and stuff and help out. Then June 10th, we got all the family together and we had a big benefit up at Murfreesboro. There was probably over 200 people there, and we made somewhere around $9,500 for her, and she uses that just for expenses on taking care of breast cancer. It's not her fault. Everybody else stands behind her and helps her out and helps her through that.
I went around selling tickets she got scratch-off tickets, $100 worth, and I went around selling tickets for that, helping her out.
Call her, check on her, talk to her, write little cards, different stuff like that. Support her.
Family's everything. If you ain't got family, you ain't got nothing. And if you stand behind your family and every time somebody gets sick or something, you help them, it'll pay off for you. And then later on, you'll need your family. If you ain't got family, you ain't got nothing. That's how we live around here, and that's why we have what we have, is because of family.
I don't say I like anything about living down here, but I'm here, so. And my daughter's next door, and I'm next door to them, so at least I've got somebody around.